guys, and welcome to Life Lessons with Lariani. Today's life lesson is in moderation. When people go on a diet, essentially what they're doing is they're eliminating a specific food or food group for a week or any period of time. And some people, when they come off of their diet, have learned how to live without eating such foods. And so when they reintroduce that food into their lives, they're not craving it like they used to. Instead, they're able to have it in moderation. Now, there are some people who, when they come back from a diet, just crash because they were craving it for such a long time. And now that they finally gave themselves the opportunity to eat it, they just eat a whole bunch of it, right? I'm guilty of both, And so this life lesson in particular for the topic of in moderation is to, in a way, not even introduce a diet, right? So for me, I love binging shows, especially in quarantine. I found that I've been able to watch a bunch of shows that I've been meaning to watch, and it's been a lot of fun, and I've been enjoying being in the world with these characters and learning about their lives and growing with them as they grow. But I've been finding it that it might be a bit unhealthy because I'll spend maybe 8 hours watching a show when I could be spending those 8 hours writing a show or learning about directing or working on my acting. And because that's where I'm internally feeling, I knew that it was time to make a shift. Beforehand, binging shows, not a problem. It wasn't until it came into my spirit where I felt like that wasn't what I should be doing anymore, where I knew that I needed to make a shift. And so for me, I'm no longer trying to binge shows. And my goal on Monday was to go a whole week without watching a show. And now the thing with going on a diet is that you're telling yourself, I can't have this, I can't do this, I can't consume this. And so that's all you're thinking about, which is why people who come back from their diets just binge, because that's all they were thinking about. So for me, what I wanted to try is doing watching shows in moderation, which meant instead of waiting until Saturday to binge a whole day of a show, I told myself that for lunch or dinner, I can watch one episode of the show if I get a whole bunch of other things that I had planned to get done. And what ended up happening is that I was able to just stick to one episode. I didn't feel the temptation to keep watching 3 or 4 more episodes because I knew that that's all I would be able to intake and that it was a reward for having been productive earlier in the day. I know that if I had completely eliminated watching the show today, I would have been itching and craving and wanting to know what happened next in their lives, that the following day I would have gone in, caved, and watched 4. But because I watched one episode and made it in moderation, I know that tomorrow I'll be able to do it again. I can work during the morning and early afternoon, and when I have lunch, I can watch one episode, be satisfied, and then continue on my day in being productive. And so that's my life lesson for you guys today. It's to make sure that you are mindful of your tactics, mindful of your cravings, and learn how to give yourself things in moderation so that you don't end up crashing or craving a whole bunch and kind of ruining the diet, so to speak. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed this life lesson.